something I have to invent, we should not stop whatever we have. So, always remember that if you have anything also, don't be satisfied, try to gain or try to invent the new things. And this is about the cardiac cycle. Now, let us see the flow chart of cardiac cycle, means how the blood enters the heart from the body parts and how the blood pumps from the heart to the body parts. The deoxygenated blood from the body parts enters the heart. Heart pumps the blood to the lungs. There it gets oxygenated and from the lungs it enters to the heart once again. Now the heart once again pumps the blood to the body parts. Here, if you observe carefully, the blood is reaching the heart twice, once as deoxygenated and the other as oxygenated. From the deoxygenated blood from the body parts till it is reaching the lungs, it is called as pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. When it gets oxidized from there till it reaches the body parts, it is called systemic circulation. Systemic circulation. Here we find two circulation, means the heart is pumping the blood into two circulations, namely pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. So, the heart is called as double circuit heart and the circulation is called double circulation. And this is double circulation, means there may be a single circulation. So, if the blood is reaching the heart once, it is called as single circulation, and we find this single circulation in fishes. Let us see here. Observe here. Blood from the body parts enters into the heart. From the heart they are pumped to the lungs. Up to here it is called as pulmonary circulation, and once the blood enters into the heart starts push pumping the blood into the arteries, and from there the blood is supplied to each and every part of our body, and this is called systemic circulation. If we observe, the right side of the heart is involved in pulmonary circulation and the left side of the heart is involved in systemic circulation. There are two circulations, pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. So, there are two circulation. The circulation is called double circulation. This is the double circulation which happens in our heart. Now, have you ever observed that you might have seen in your homes that when a tube is connected to the pump set, the water in the pump set flow with more pressure, and you might have also observed that if the pressure is increased, the pipe will burst. In the same way, when the heart pumps blood into the arteries, the blood will flow with more pressure. So, in the arteries there is more pressure compared to veins, and here the pressure with which the blood is flowing in the artery or the blood vessels is called blood pressure. The pressure with which the blood is moving in the artery called as blood pressure. Tell me, can we measure this blood pressure? Yes, we can measure this blood pressure by using an instrument called sphygmomanometer. Nowadays there are digital BP operators. This is a digital BP operator. When we measure our BP in these, we will find that the BP readings are 120 by 80. Here 120, the numerator denotes the systolic pressure and the denominator 80 represents the diastolic pressure. If the BP is more than 120/80, it is called as high BP or hypertension, and if the BP is less than 120/80, it is called as low BP. So, this is about the BP. Now, let us see here. In our heart, there are two circulations, namely pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. We find single circulation in fishes. Single circulation means the blood reaching the heart once. He is William Harway, who is a remarkable scientist in double circulation. He is a doctor, actually he is an Englishman who studied under the Girolamo Fabrici, and the Girolamo Fabrici has found that there are valves in the veins. But the William Harway continued his experiments and found that the heart is of double circuit heart and it is pumping the blood into two circulations, so it is called as double circulation. See here, though his teacher Girolamo Fabrici stopped doing that, means when he has stopped discovering that only the veins have valves, the student of Girolamo Fabrici, the William Harway, continued the experiment and found that the heart is, in the heart also there are valves and it is called double circulation. We should not start anywhere. See here, this is the functioning of the heart. You can observe here that the deoxygenated blood enters to the right side of the heart. From there, through pulmonary artery, it is reaching the lungs, and next it reaching to the right side of the heart. Through aorta, it is reaching to the body parts. This is the functioning of the heart. Here we can see two circulations. This is the systemic circulation and this is the pulmonary circulation. This is the sphygmomanometer which is used to measure the BP of a person. And mostly we know that someone has heart attacks and cardiac arrest like that. Many of the cardiac arrests or many heart disorders are mostly of fluctuations in this BP. Means if the heart applies more pressure, then the BP will increase. For suppose, see here, if the arteries which are on the heart wall, if they are blocked or blocked by cholesterol or something else, the blood flow will be less to the heart wall. For suppose, see here, this is an artery. This is the blood. I have applied some pressure. Means here the flow is normal. If something obstruct in this artery, if something is blocked in this artery, though I am pushing the blood, it is not flowing properly. Means I have to apply more and more pressure. Here the heart, in the same way, the heart may become weak and it leads to the high BP or cardiac arrest. See here, if the coronary vessels of the heart wall are damaged or blocked with some cholesterol, it leads to the heart attack. Means immediately the walls of the heart, the cardiac walls dies and it stops functioning. Let us see here, there are many of the cardiac disorders are because of the fluctuations in the BP, and there is a disorder called arrhythmias, refers to the abnormal initiation or conduction of electrical impulses in the heart. See here, this is the heart attack. When the coronary arteries of the heart wall are blocked, it leads to the heart attack. If the heart beats very slowly, it is called as bradycardia, and if the heart beats more than 72 times, nearly 100 times or less than 100 times, it is called as tachycardia. When there is a problem in valves of the heart, it leads to the heart murmurs. So, these are the heart disorders, and we can identify these disorders of the heart by measuring the cardiac function using blood pressure, electrocardiogram, stress test, angiography. We know what is blood pressure. See here, this is the electrocardiogram which shows us the pressure of the heart. It shows the heartbeat of a person. and angiography means a dye is injected into our body. It will flow and through X-ray examine the blockages can be identified. To avoid these all, there are some surgical therapies. They are coronary bypass surgery. When the heart of the wall are not receiving blood properly, then coronary bypass surgery is made. And this is the stent. Coronary angiography means a stent is placed in the artery and it is widened. This is the pacemaker. Pacemaker means for the proper functioning of heart, some signals should be sent from the brain. If the signals are if the heart is not properly receiving the signals, a pacemaker is fixed in the heart. And here this is the stenting method. It is in the balloon cathode implanted. It is enter into the artery and widens the artery lumen. He is Abdul Kalam, the late former president of India. His contributions in the stent, there are more. Along with his friend, he has discovered that for the stent, we can use a low weight material, that is the polymer. This is about the heart and about all the functions of the heart. Till now, we have studied about heart, blood vessels and blood, about the functioning of the heart and also blood pressure, BP, etc. Now, if you have any queries, please ask me. Till then, let us recapitulate what we have learned. Heart is a vital pump. The heart is located in the mediastinum. This is the real heart of a goat. These are the cardiac muscles which we find on the heart wall. This is the pericardium which has enclosed the heart. The pericardium is divided into two layers, outer fibrous layer and inner serous layer. Between these two layers, there is a fluid called pericardial fluid. We have seen also that the wall of the ventricles is thicker than the wall of the auricles. Among these ventricles, the wall of the left ventricle is thicker than the wall of the right ventricle. The blood vessels which supply blood to the heart are called coronary vessels. And we also learned about many parts of the internal structure of heart, like superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, right atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle, systemic aorta and pulmonary aorta, about the valves of the heart, etc. These are the four valves of the heart, namely tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve is also called as mitral valve, and semilunar valves like aortic valve and pulmonary valve. See here, if we find the blood in the heart continuously moves and keeps moving in the heart, large organ which is composed of cardiac muscle is the heart. This is the arteries which are placed in our body, and this is the structure of veins which are in our body. These are the coronary arteries which supplies blood to the heart wall. Here the heart needs, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who is this, Vero? Hello?
My name is Bhavita, I am from Harway.
Okay, Bhavita, what is your doubt?
My doubt is,
Yes, your doubt is?
can you say the difference between love dub and BP?
Lab dub and BP. Okay, I will tell you. See here, BP means the pressure with which the blood is flowing in the blood vessels. Means when the blood is flowing in the arteries, the heart wall means the artery wall will apply some pressure so that the blood can move in the form of spurts. Whereas the pulse means it is just the rhythm of the heartbeat. When the blood flows in the artery, we can hear the lub dub sound, right? So when the blood is moving, we can hear the rhythm of the heart like lub-dub. It is in up and down. Means the rhythm which we find in the wrist is called as pulse, whereas the BP is the pressure with which the blood is moving in the blood vessel. Have you clarified? Next. Hello? Hello, who is this Sparrow?
Hello, Sparrow. I am Sandhya Sparrow from Madikonda.
Yes, Sandhya Sparrow. What is your doubt?
Artery walls are very strong and elastic. Why?
Artery walls are very strong and why? Is it that your doubt, Sparrow? Hello? Sparrow, it is a kind information that arteries do not have valves, only the veins have valves. And the arteries are very strong because the wall of the artery is very thick. We find lumen in the artery, but we do not find valves in the artery. Remember this thing, friend. The heart needs a large amount of blood. About 5 to 7% of the blood flows through the coronary arteries of the heart. The human cardiovascular system consists of blood, blood vessels and heart. As the blood always remains within vessel, it is called as closed circulatory system. It does not come in direct contact with the blood cells. It means there is open circulation also, which we found in arthropods. Means in open circulation there will be no blood vessels, whereas in closed circulation there will be the blood vessels. Hello?
Hello?
Hello Sparrow, what is your doubt?
Hello?
Hello? Hello Sparrow, what is your doubt?
My name is Parvati. I am Telkapalli Sparrow.
Yes Sparrow, what is your doubt?
Hello?
Hello, what is your doubt Sparrow?
Hello?
Hello Sparrow, what is your doubt?
My name is Parvati. I am Telkapalli Sparrow.
Okay Parvati, tell me what is your doubt?
Left ventricles are thicker than the right ventricles. Why?
Why? Because in the left side of the heart is pumps the blood into the, means the oxygenated blood is in left side of the heart, right? So the oxygenated blood needs more protection. So the ventricles wall of the left ventricles wall are thicker than the right ventricle. Because in the right side of the heart we find the deoxygenated blood, and the left side of the heart we found oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood needs more protection, so the walls are thick. Did you clarify? Is your doubt is clarified, Sparrow? Okay. This is the single circulation. Single circulation means the blood reaching the heart once. We found it in fishes. In fishes, the blood reaches the heart through the veins, and from there it reaches the gills, and from there again the blood is transported to the body parts. This is the double circulation. Left side of the heart is involved in the pulmonary circulation, and right side of the heart is involved in systemic circulation. As there are two circulations, it is called double circulation. We have seen that the heart is located in mediastinum. It is protected by the rib cage, covered by the pericardium. Heart muscles are called cardiac muscles. The structure of the heart wall are epicardium, myocardium and endocardium. About the external structure, external parts of the heart, about the coronary vessels which supply blood to the heart wall. The heart chamber is of 4 types. 2 atrium, 2 ventricles, and there are many parts in the heart wall. See here Sparrow, by knowing all this means today we have learned that about heart, blood vessels, blood functioning of the heart, etc. By this we can say that the heart is one of the vital organ of our body which start working with our birth, and it continuously works. There is a rest for every part of our body, but there is no rest to our heart. So it ends. When the heartbeat stops, we will die. Means here the heart is the important organ of our body. So by knowing all this, we should know that we should prolong our life for the proper functioning of heart. So here I can conclude that for the proper functioning of heart, we can take some measures like walking and going, drinking more water, do not feeling more stress, etc. So to avoid the improper functioning of heart, let us take these precautions and prolong our life, and wherever we go, be the best as SWREIS forever. And I would like to thank our secretary sir for giving me this great opportunity, and also my teacher who is Lakshmi Narasimha madam. Though she is a botany, she has prepared me. She has burnt her midnight oil for me, and my English teacher, till I come to here, she has encouraged me a lot, and especially my principal ma'am, who was been back of me and encouraging me very much, and also my friends Sushma, Kavya, Swati and many more. They helped me a lot. So I would like to thank them all once again for making this all and being back of me, supporting me, everything, and also my teacher supported me very much. By this I would like to thank everyone. Don't forget for the proper functioning of your heart.